Taking on last year's national champion, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
It's the man
will kick off and we'll be underway.
College football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Clemson Tigers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force...
Pulls it in on the right. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tiger.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance, just dynamic speed,
if I get a good offer somewhere,
these defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You got to go to the grocery store, Cuddy?
Right back to the well. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And his throw is incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipke if they can stop him on third down. Lost one deep down the right side. Already toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And
Damn,
they
that nigga's slow.
finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it.
I hear y'all.
Try to get it in with the run.
I hear y'all
Stopped
on
in the
there.
backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Fires to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Syracuse. On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Offense at an empty set. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
To the air on first down. He makes the grab. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow, the confidence, the familiarity with each other within. Is a lot of time that's a big deal, the rivalries that come with it. So great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Complete in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and they get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to pass, it's Carney. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. breaks into the open. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Looking for room at the 30. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times now they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on, is tempo, trying to wear you out, and they slip in the run game and the quick passing game and the running QB, and so many things to look at.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Smashes ahead. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
That's caught. It's Richardson. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Snap it to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're adding their lead, and they put so much pressure now on the opponent.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
How the fuck they get the ball?
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Carney. The Orange will have to punt. And the returner will be brought down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted.
There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field. And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Back up, man.
See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive.
Already said.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Watch this. I'm going to talk that shit.
Down behind the line. Boy, he powers through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Yeah, they know they get drafted, yeah.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We've come to the end of the
Hell yeah. Facts, big facts. Yeah.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Fires to the right. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming.
How the fuck you say you was hooping and then you just, what the fuck, you be back in 2 hours is crazy.
Can't get him to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running.
If that ain't troll at its fucking finest, cuz I don't know what it is, bro. I can't lie to
Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Tries to get it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into it, but the quarterback's decision is on 3rd down. If he doesn't get it, 4th down is up to the coach.
And listen, every player wants to go for it. The coach always makes the decision. The players always make it.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here.
That's
this late in the
crazy.
game
So
with this
much.
kind of lead. They're on 1st down,
Hell
taking
yeah.
a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage
Huh?
of the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first
Where
down.
you
This Clemson offense moving quickly.
look, then
down
the
field.
center from the other team just took his name off. Work, how much you pay for that WWE?
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. We've reached the 2-minute time.
It's free with PlayStation Plus. How much is PlayStation Plus? Let me get
We'll
this.
see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Swings it out to his running back. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but
Hold on, what you mean? Just like PlayStation Plus to play online and shit?
gives him a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. A first down run on the doorstep. And we have
College
breaking
football.
news.
Look, work, I'm over here chewing clock like shit. Ain't even giving my stats for this college football game because I'm trying to hoop. I'm just running the motherfucking ball, knowing I'm a passer-holic. I'm trying to rack up 500-600 yards, pass it, cuz. I'm over here chewing clock, bro. Yeah, I'm finna.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive
Man,
will
I'm
start at the
wrong.
25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This Clemson defense has been something across the entire game. Old school lockdown.
I mean, unbelievable. Shutting down everything you want to do. Shutting down the run. Shutting down the pass. This defense has been lights out. We've seen a lot of great defensive performances from the Clemson Tigers. This is right up there with the best of them.
Oh, God.
To stop it, not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Yeah, right.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. After this, it'll be a wrap. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Holds it in down the middle. He's into the open down the middle. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The upper line. The finishing touch.
Just do it for another little touchdown.
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities
crying about
seem
now?
limitless.
Why States beat them?